This week is National Organ Donation Awareness Week, and tonight we continue our look at the work that's being done by the David Foster Foundation. For 25 years now, the Victoria-based foundation has been providing financial support for families of children who need life-saving organ transplants. CTV's Andrew Johnson traveled with the foundation to meet kids across the country who are fighting for their lives. The sad reality, though, is that some of them will die on the waiting list. Tonight, how the chronic shortage of organ donors plays a part and how you can make a difference.
How's a turtle? Turtle's your favorite?
Yeah.
Little Curtis is pretty cute, sorting through his beads, but the 3-year-old has earned them the hard way.
Happy faces are admissions, blood work is the red hearts, oxygen, all his surgeries, every poke he's ever gotten. And there's a bunch more that haven't made it onto this yet.
Curtis has a heart defect. Sometimes he's full of energy, but after a big day, like his recent birthday party, he can barely move.
Him having overworked himself on Saturday, it took him 3 days to recover.
And so they wait for a heart transplant and hope for a future. Curtis has been on the list for a year.
The wait for a heart or any organ that won't be coming from a live donor can be excruciating for the parents of a child who know someone else has to die for their boy or girl to live. Social workers say everyone deals with that reality differently. Some are overcome with guilt.
Jennifer's daughter, Rebecca, has been waiting 7 months for a heart at Toronto's Sick Kids Hospital.
It's been terrible. It's been really hard. I always have my phone. I always have my pager. When my phone rings, my heart drops.
The wait is also difficult for the transplant teams who become invested in the lives of the children they try to save.
The hardest part of the kids who die when they're waiting, because you know that if they'd gotten a donor organ, their chances of surviving and having a good quality of life would have been very high. And just because of fate or circumstance or luck, they did not get that chance at life.
Thomas Keeney got that chance when he was 10, a double lung transplant.
It's kind of sad, you know, because unfortunately the donor person's got to lose her or his life, but at the same time we wouldn't have transplants right now, so that's why I feel pretty lucky and sad at the same time.
Thomas lived with cystic fibrosis, and his parents did everything they could to keep him healthy.
We really worked hard, as did our son, to follow the protocols. We took the doctor's advice. If we had questions, they were always well received. So we worked as a team, the three of us, and we sort of traveled as a pack.
But by the time he was 13, his health began to fail, and doctors came to the crushing conclusion Thomas needed a second transplant.
The news was not welcome for Thomas. He said, you know, that's not fair.
He went back on the list and waited 14 months for a suitable set of lungs. When it looked like Thomas may not make it, his parents finally got the call. Hours later, hope turned to despair.
By the end of the day, they determined they were not usable. That was a crushing blow because we probably knew instinctively that that was our last chance, you know.
It was. Thomas was removed from life support with his family by his side. He died about 15 minutes later. His dad says it was the longest 15 minutes of his life. Thomas Keeney was 14. Tomorrow we'll show you how you can help save the lives of kids like Thomas and Curtis. It's simple and quick, but most people aren't organ donors. Maybe we can change your mind. Or maybe Thomas already has.
I always try to take it day by day, you know. Sometimes I will think about the future, what the future holds. I'm always happy when I survive the day.
The David Foster Foundation invites you to help families and children. It's celebrating its 25th anniversary this year with a gala weekend in partnership with the Oak Bay Beach Hotel. Tickets to the anniversary concert are still on sale. All proceeds go to the foundation, helping families like the ones we showed you. The concert is Saturday, May 26th, featuring David Foster, the Canadian tenors, Josh Groban, and more. Go online to select your tickets or visit the box office at the Save on Foods Memorial Centre to support the Foster Foundation's 25th anniversary fundraiser.